Yeah, g'day. I'm sitting here with Pete. Pete, mate, tell me about your journey to Southeast Asia. It was an interesting choice, mate.
Nice to be sitting in one of my favourite bars, the Aussie Bistro here in Da Nang. Well, my journey really started beginning of this year.
Yeah.
I was sitting at home feeling that life was not going the way it should be in the UK and how things had changed over many years and been eroded. So I applied for my 10-year passport, turned up 3 days later, sitting with a bottle of Jack Daniels and a Coke, tossed a coin and went, it's going to be Asia or I'm going to go across to South America and go and have a 2-week holiday. That turned into 6 weeks here in Da Nang, where I met a lot of fantastic people, whether it be locals or expats from all over the world. Then took myself away to Siem Reap, where I watched my football team win the League Cup. Thank you very much. And from there, I spent another...
And what's that football team, mate? What is it?
That'll be Newcastle United. That'll be the Toon Army. And from there, I went and spent 3 weeks down in Thailand, which kind of felt like an ATM. And I think I didn't realise how unwelcome I felt in that country, you know, from the hospitality that I'd felt here. So took myself back home, had a good think about life and where it's going to take me, and I thought, bugger it. So I sold everything, gave a hell of a lot of stuff away, you know, to people that needed it, put some stuff in storage, and took a one-way flight out here and arrived 4 days before my 60th birthday.
I remember your 60th birthday.
Well, you guys gave me a lovely birthday cake, which was a very nice surprise.
So you did Thailand, you've done
Cambodia,
you've done here. Where else have you done? Anywhere else?
I lived in France when I was younger, and I've done most of Europe, travelling around it. I did buy a place in Bulgaria, which was originally where I wanted to go and do. I wanted to go and do off-road motorcycle tours. So I bought a house out there, got it done up from the locals. Unfortunately, the government decided they want to put a road through where that house was. So they smashed it. So these guys are literally homeless because the way the government is out there, it's a little bit interesting.
Interesting is a good word.
Yeah, well, so this house really cost me 4,000 UK pounds, which at the time to me I could write off against tax. So I gave it to them and saw them what's happening within Europe, the way Europe's been taken over, the wars that are going on, and the inflation that's happening.
Well,
so
and we don't get that notion of what the war and what's going on.
Okay, well, it's involving so many people being brought into it. You've got the industrial complex, you know, the weapon complex. You've got the food, huge pharma, huge food. They're all trying to control everything over in Europe, and it's just basically eroding the wealth that people have got. So you're seeing, from my point of view, I was seeing, I've got friends in all different European countries, and when you're having a chat to them, they're all depressed. And so Europe, for me, was no longer the place to come. And here...
How'd you feel when you got here?
Here? Culture, man, I was here for this culture. The culture's amazing. The food's incredible. The people are the kindest people I've ever met. You know, they just want to help you. And the added bonus is the UK pound. You can say it's worth 2.5 times more here, but realistically, food-wise, it's 4 times cheaper here. You know, and you get the chance to help some of the locals when they want to. You know, buy them a Coke or something. That means a lot. It's just a lovely place to be.
Absolutely. And look, you know, the Thailand thing has happened now. And I saw a guy's passport the other day. He'd been there for 8 years in and out, and he had deported on his passport, and you go, wow, that's a pretty heavy deal.
Well, they're changing the visas, aren't they, over there, you
significantly.
know?
And look, that's their call.
Of course, it's their country.
Their country, their call. So
it's the same here, though, isn't it? You know, we're guests in this country. So going forward, because I don't want to base myself in just one place, from when I was in Siem Reap, I met some lovely guys, they're expats again from all over the world. So I'll spend time in there, and I'll also go to Laos and do that, and sort of do 3 to 6 months and travel around. You know, while I'm still fit and able, of course.
Oh, yeah. Do you ever plan on going back to the UK once you get that? Because you're only a boy now.
I'll take
just
that.
A boy.
Just a boy. The only time I'm going to go back, I'm very fortunate to be a race mechanic from a guy who races on the Isle of Man and the Irish Road races in Scarborough. So he may fly me back. I'll go and live in his race truck for 3 months. He'll fly me back again. That's the only time I would consider.
How often do you do that? Once, for 2 races?
No, it'll probably be. I'll probably go early May, come back 3-4 months later if he's doing the full season. So we'll be around all over the place. But we'll see what happens.
That's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I feel very honoured to do that.
Because it's a real bike culture here, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's mostly scooters, but that's pretty much all you need out here. I mean, if you're coming here and you've got a bike license, get your international license, bring it over, make it safe to ride.
Well, you can in the UK.
Yeah, it's
unlike Australia, because our government hasn't signed the treaty.
Was it 168 we needed it or something?
1968 treaty.
Yeah.
We've signed the 49, but Vietnam only recognises the 68. So,
well, the good thing for me with the 1968 treaty that I've got, I can buy a bike here, but it's not technically legal. Yeah. But there are ways around it. That, if I've got the blue registration plates and what have you, I can take that into Cambodia and take it into Laos and just ride around. So that's kind of what I'm looking to do.
Is that what you're looking to do?
Yeah. I mean, I've been riding bikes since I was 17, so, why not?
Why not? So your impression, so you've lived in Da Nang, where else have you been in Vietnam?
I was in Ho Chi Minh City. I spent a bit of time down there. Fantastic if you like it really busy. Yeah. But that's not really what I came here for, I mean, here I've got a beautiful beach. I have an expat community. I have an amazing Vietnamese community, 800 yards sort of west from here?
They're all in amongst us, mate. Yeah. They're all in amongst us. So any of the spas, restaurants, they're all here. They're all trying to get you to go into their shop, but at the end of the day, once you go in to a restaurant, they treat you like a king. Completely. Right?
I think one of the nicest things...
Although I went to a bloody awful Vietnamese restaurant the other night. It was just awful.
It's going to happen, though, isn't it?
It does happen. Yeah. I went to a breakfast one yesterday. It was just beautiful. Just beautiful food.
Yeah, for sure. But it's the people. I mean, the people here are... I've been very fortunate to travel around a lot of the world. I've never felt as safe. Yeah. And that's a big thing, you're walking around the streets.
You come from Newcastle.
Come from Newcastle, yeah. I mean, Newcastle's all right. It's the women you got to worry about in Newcastle when they've had a few beers.
They get stuck into you.
Yeah. You're not fighting with them girls, I tell you.
Make a good rugby team, wouldn't they?
They do, yes, they do. But they make a better boxing team. They all play pool as well.
Should get them here to play pool. So it's the people side of it. You've done Ho Chi Minh, anything else? Have you done any of the bike tours?
I haven't, but I will be doing that. I kind of, when I first came here for my 2 weeks that turned into 6 weeks, I tread it as a fact-finding tour. Walking around the local areas. Didn't do anything really touristy. Because I knew I wanted to be away from the UK. And I would think after the first 3 or 4 days being here, I was like, I could live here. There's just something magical about Da Nang.
And what was so you got a hotel? What was that like, finding that?
Dead easy for me. I used Agoda. I found that very simple. I looked at the best sort of hotels, but I walked around and checked them out first of all. They let me go into the rooms, and I checked the facilities. I stayed in, big one on the front straight over there.
Muntang.
I stayed there, which is their equivalent of 5-star hotel. I think I stayed for 3 nights. It was £80 including breakfast.
That's not bad. For a hotel.
Treat yourself. And then I stayed over in the Korean side of it for a bit, just have a little look around there and what that was like.
What was it like?
I found it very loud. I found the Koreans very noisy. But I found the people, the Vietnamese people there, who they're not seeing as 6'3" Geordie walking around. I'm having policemen coming up to me and measuring themselves and taking a photograph and stuff and giggling and getting on their push bikes or their motorbikes again. That was an interesting part. And that's, this is all part of the ambience of what you're finding when you
And then you moved over this side.
Then I came, stayed in the Golden Star down the end of the road and then met you. And that was my fate sealed.
You're a done man fella, weren't you?
It's kind of done, Happily done, though, to be fair. This is a lovely place to be, guys. It's just a very welcoming bar. Great food, great people. The sisters are smiley and happy. Yeah, it's kind of where I felt comfortable. Yeah, never thought I'd feel that with an Aussie.
But you also hit the front bars. You also go to the beach bars.
It's not really my thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I did Maya. I went down on the front and have a little look. Night time, you know, when you've got the lights shining onto the beach and you're sitting there with a coconut.
Nice.
Yeah, that's quite chilled and relaxed. But I like the early morning walks on the beach.
Yeah.
You know, you're sort of up at, if you like to get up, guys, 6 o'clock in the morning, you want to be on the beach. There's, as you would say, some pretty attractive Sheilas out there doing Pilates and yoga.
I wouldn't even look.
No. Well, I had to look for somebody, you know. I have to be able to recount this when I go home. But yeah, that's a lovely part of it. And then you've got all, you know, if you just kind of, if you want what I would call as a soft landing, if you're coming to live here, you've got the walking streets sort of further south of this part. It's maybe, 10 minutes walk?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Yeah, so you've got kind of a lot of Western restaurants, Western type bars, which does take away some of the anxiety, because it is a big move for people. You know? So yeah, you cover it all, or you should do, in my opinion.
I've had one guy who started off here, but then he got a Korean partner and he moved up to the bay. Yeah, and he's in the bay now and he loves that. Really comes over here now.
Well, there's so many different sides.
This is a great first start.
Yeah,
I know
for sure.
I know. I felt a bit when I first got here. I went to the Novotel, and it was very insular. It's only once I came here that I actually felt a part of Da Nang.
Right.
Because it was that there's a real link between Vietnamese and Western over this part of town.
Yes, I felt that.
It's not pure Western, but it's not pure Vietnamese, but there is that wonderful link of the number of people here that you can talk to and meet the neighbours and all that sort of thing.
I've noticed.
Staff at the hotel, what were they like?
Fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've had nothing but people being respectful and wanting to help me out, you know, and the same with anybody. They seem to want to help anybody out. As long as you don't come and be a bit of a dick, they'll do anything for you.
Oh, we've got a few of those here.
Well, we get those everywhere, don't we?
We get them everywhere. Yeah, absolutely. You can get them in a bar in Newcastle or Brisbane, you know.
Plenty of them, yeah. But they're the sort of people that are never going to come and make this move. No. I think this place is suited to, whether you're married or whether you're single, you know, no matter what stage in life you're at, if you're a bit of an enlightened person and want to experience open-minded people who will talk to you about every facet of life, this is a really good place.
Well, we did an interview with Jan last week, and she started off the women's Facebook group, which is really interesting. Had a chat to Bruce, and that video's gone nuts.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So you know, Bruce is 80 and he's come here really well and just lives a life.
Well, why not?
And then you get a boy like you at 60.
Yeah, you're a young man with all his own hair.
With all his own hair. All his own hair. That's a good thing. Anything you'd like to finish with, Pete, on what you think's happening?
I mean, guys, you know what's going on in your own country. You know how things have been decimated. Basically, if you can get out and you want to get out, I would definitely recommend coming here. And you know, you're going to meet Rod, the big man here, who knows pretty much everything you're going to need to know and help you to get a great start. And you'll meet people like me who've got some experience. You'll meet guys that I'm getting experience from. It'll be a great change to your life and well and truly recommended.
And that's one of the things I want out of this bar here. It's sort of like the Nobby Hotel, right, where I used to have a bit of fun. People come here and talk and learn from each other. Absolutely. And that's the main thing. Yeah,
I mean, you want to go and find an apartment, come here first.
Well, people will help you. Yesterday, someone was looking for an apartment. A bloke said, I'm getting it for this price, come with me and we'll have a look.
There you go. Thanks very much, mate.
Go on you, mate.
Thanks for having me.